1, 2, up. Well, hello friends, Mark Holmes here, and as always I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, this literally does not work. One of the exercises that my therapist wants me to do is literally standing on the leg that I had operated on last week for 40 seconds. I used to have balance on this leg because I used to throw shot put, and this was the starting position. But, you know, this is about getting the muscles and everything strong again, and so far, so good. So yesterday, I did a video. Yesterday, I did a video out in my outdoor studio talking about how 12 personnel would be deadly. 12 personnel, and the way that it denotes is the first number is the number of running backs. The second number is the number of of tight ends, okay? So 12 personnel would be one running back, and 2 tight ends. Typically, when you have 2 tight ends, what you have is you have a running formation. Cowboys forever, 12 personnel. We're running Zeke up the middle. And what this does is defenses know you've got 2 extra blockers. You've got 5 offensive linemen, and you've got 2 tight ends that can block. So what you have is 7 people that are there that can block. And so we need to counter that. And typically what a defense will do is put 8 men in the box, okay? So they're bringing up the safety. The safety's cheating because he's knowing that I'm the last line of defense. They've got extra blockers in here. We've got to stop this. And typically you have 2 wide receivers. So you normally will have one-on-one coverage. So that's the mindset of the defenders. And the reason I was talking about how this could be deadly, and it's not from a running standpoint, although it could kill you running-wise. What this does is, because of the Dallas Cowboys situation, depending on whether it's Zeke or Tony Pollard. Tony Pollard, you'll remember, we used in OTAs, they had him lining up as a wide receiver. In football, what you want is a mismatch. You don't want to go strength against strength, okay? You want to go strength against weakness, okay? It's great to go ahead and say, we're going to man up, we're going to put a hat on a hat, and we're going to see if you can stop you. Well, that works some of the time, but not all the time. And this is why you want to be where they're not. So here's the thing with the Cowboys that have a unique situation. And this is the reason I'm doing this video, is because somebody said, I don't know. You know, you're saying take out CeeDee Lamb or Michael Gallup for a tight end? Are you crazy? I'd rather have those weapons. Well, but here's the thing. If the defense knows you got CeeDee Lamb, Michael Gallup, as well as Amari Cooper out there, and that it's a true passing down, they're not going to be 8 men in the box. They're going to be a nickel. They're going to have extra cornerbacks there to try and counter that. You follow what I'm saying here? They know you're going to pass. We have a defense that's specially to stop your passing attack as best we can. And that's not to say that the Dallas Cowboys, with their great offensive weapons, can't overcome that. But again, now you're going strength against strength. You want to have an advantage. And for the Dallas Cowboys, they can have the advantage either way by going into 12 personnel. I know this sounds crazy, but 12 personnel for the Cowboys is not the same as 12 personnel for everybody else. Sorry, had a sneeze. 12 personnel for the Cowboys could be is, we come out 2 tight end set. Zeke Elliott in the backfield. Amari Cooper, CeeDee Lamb. Defense looks at that and says it's a running play. We're going to cheat the safety up. We're going to put 8 men in the box. You shift out of that. Tony Pollard goes out wide, empty backfield. Dalton Schultz and Blake Jarwin go up to a standing position. go out a little wider. The defense is set up for 8 men in the box to try and stop the run. And now you've got 5 wideouts. We have a heavy package in there. We don't have guys that can cover. Now imagine this. You've got one-on-one with Amari Cooper, right? One-on-one. You got CeeDee Lamb on the other side, one-on-one, right? They go deep. They go deep. You got Blake Jarwin, Dalton Schultz doing in routes. Then you get Tony Pollard going in the slot. Do you really think defenses will be able to cover all of those? And one of the things about Dak Prescott that has been really, really, really good about him is finding the open guy. Because I guarantee you, if you come out in 12 personnel, line up, make the defense think that it's a running down, 2nd and 5. Cowboys are in 12 personnel. Okay, they're going to run Zeke Elliott up the middle. And then you switch to that. Now all of a sudden, the advantage is to the Cowboys in the offense. And that's why a 12 personnel package can give you both looks. So let's say hypothetically, they say, nah, not today, not today. You're not going to fool me with that 12 personnel. We know you're going to take Tony Pollard and put him outside there. We know that Dalton Schultz and Blake Jarwin are going to split out or go into routes. We know that CD or Michael Gallup or Amari Cooper, that they're going deep. So we're going to keep the nickel package in there. That's what we're going to make sure we are light to cover that. We're going to cover you. We're going to be out here because we're not going to give up the big pass. We're not going to put 8 men in the box. Great. That's fine. That's fine. I love that. Bring in your lightweights, bring in an extra cornerback, and keep 8 men out the box. Because now, we'll just run it down your throat. We got 5 offensive linemen, 2 tight ends, and a running back. We have more there than you do. We have bigger guys because you've gone with a lightweight package. We can run the football. So basically, by using that formation, because it's not just a pass formation. If you have 3 wide receivers, so if you got Gallup, Cooper, and CeeDee Lamb, and 1 tight end, it's a passing down, without a doubt. We've got to have nickel. You don't know that if it's 12 personnel. And for me, this is why 12 personnel would be unstoppable for the Dallas Cowboys. Yes, you like to have as many weapons as possible out there. But the thing is if you can take and get teams to think you're going to do one thing and you're able to do a completely another, that's how you win at football. Be where they're not going to be. It's like you don't want to throw into double coverage because chances are it's going to get batted down or intercepted. You want to get the guy who's one-on-one wide open, right? That makes a more probability of success than throwing into double coverage. Just like running the football against 8 people in the box is more difficult than if you're going against the nickel. Come on. That's why I believe 12 personnel, you're going to see a lot of it with the Dallas Cowboys this year. There's just no reason not to. With now Blake Jarwin and Dalton Schultz both able to catch the football. Bro, winning football sometimes isn't pretty. Sometimes it's the dinking and dunking. You hit Blake Jarwin for 7 yards. You hit Dalton Schultz for 6 yards. You run Zeke Elliott for 5 yards at the middle. Then you hit CeeDee Lamb across the middle for 15 yards. You're eating up the clock. You're keeping the ball away from the other people, and you're wearing that defensive out. All right, I got a doctor's appointment this afternoon. I get to see the doctor a week out, and for him to tell me exactly what they did to this knee. And so far, so good. I'm still amazed that I can stand on it with all 260 pounds that I am a week after surgery. So shout out to Dr. Thompson. Whew. Hope you have a great day.